My dear brothers and sisters, the gospel that we have today is a parable, meaning Jesus uses parables in order to teach. It's a methodology for Jesus. As I said, parabole in Greek is you throw alongside an experience, you throw a story alongside an experience so that there is a sort of a comparison on, so that the people will understand, that they could relate with the parable. So it's a parable is a comparison, but there is also one meaning about it. It's a riddle. When it is a riddle, there is a twist. So here in the gospel, if we take a closer look at it, we would say that this is counterintuitive. Under normal thinking, we might say that the person here who found the treasure buried in a field was stupid because he hid the treasure and then he bought he sells all that he has and then bought the land. So normally what we would do is we will get the treasure and then buy everything that we want to have. And this goes through also with pearl of great price. The finder goes and sells all that he has and buys the pearl of great price. So just imagine a person who bought the pearl of great price and he is roaming around naked without anything. So yun lang ang meron siya. Hindi niya makakain yung pearl of great price. So it seems to be counterintuitive. But the twist of the riddle is that the kingdom of God, like a treasure in a field, that you cannot steal the kingdom, that you have to invest everything about yourself just for the sake of the kingdom. So anong ibig sabihin nito? It is still a riddle. My dear brothers and sisters, when we look at ourselves on account of our faith, para bang halimbawa Katoliko tayo, Kristiyano tayo kapag linggo. And then our faith is centered on Sunday alone. Magsisimba, magpapakabanal. But then on Monday, kung negosyante tayo, halimbawa nagtitinda sa palengke, ang ating timbangan ay dinadaya natin kulang. Tuesday, politiko tayo at we use our power for our own advantage. And Wednesday, iba naman ang ating pinaggagawa. And so on and so forth. The center is the Sunday. So, is the kingdom of God at work within us? If we try to compartmentalize our Christianity. So the point here of the gospel is that we have to put into ourselves everything And we have to diminish our ego, our ambition, our vested interest, our greed, our selfishness, so that the kingdom of God may be that operative principle in our lives. So, this is the distinction between being Christ-centered and Christ-filled. Madalas nakikita natin yung salitang Christ-centered. So pag tinignan natin yung Christ-centeredness, it has a Western origin. When they say the heart is the center. And so, sa mga puti, sa West, ang sinasabi ay yung puso. It's the center. But for us Asians, it's the loob. Hindi natin sinasabing masama ang puso ko sa'yo. Ang sinasabi natin ay masama ang loob ko sa'yo. Sa mga puti, ang sinasabi ay ang taong yan ay broken-hearted. Ang puso yung sentro. But then for Asians, it's the loob. So, pag tinignan po natin siya, why is it that when we refer to Christ-centeredness, we are only centered on Christ, but there are still peripheries. Outside of that center, there's this periphery. Nasa periphery, kung ano-anong ginagawa, but then we are just Christ-centered. So, it's the whole point of the parable. The kingdom of God is not just there at the center. It has to fill our lives, our loob, our kalooban, our very person. So there is a process here. If you take note of the process, which a person finds, he found it, and hides again, and out of joy goes and sells all that he has, and buys that field. So, when he found it, he buried it again, he hid it. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? The kingdom of God cannot be flaunted. Hindi natin pwedeng ipagmayabang. Itinatago natin. And the process is that we form ourselves. We try to get into a process of formation until the time that we are able to buy the field where the buried treasure is there. So, lahat, ibig sabihin, in the process of selling everything, we are also diminishing our ego, we are diminishing our greed until it vanishes from ourselves. So, my dear brothers and sisters, the parable today teaches us the riddle of life, that the kingdom of God, it is not just the center, it is everything for us. It's a radical transformation of our very being into an authentic Christian person.